Hello, everybody. We are live. I'm just gonna start by actually sharing on Twitter that we are live again. And by the way, let me know if you can't hear me or anything like that. Let me just share my screen. So I'm sharing my screen here, and we'll start by just posting here on Twitter, live on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, let's do it. Cool. That is it. Awesome, guys. Welcome to this live session. It's live session number 3. My name is Rasmus. I'm originally from Denmark, but I'm based in Portugal. And I love building. I love especially building marketplaces. So you can check me out on my social media. I also have this site called the Marketplace Guy, where you can see some of my projects there and stuff like that. But in these live sessions, what we are doing here is we are building a marketplace for buying and selling stars, basically. So it's kind of a fun project. And what we're actually going to be doing today is this. So I'm going to be explaining the idea again. Then we're going to be doing a little bit of coding using AI, of course. And that is pretty much it. So let me just show how it looks right now. So it looks like this. And the idea is that you can eventually buy and sell stars from each other. But before we build the actual marketplace and use a lot of time on that, we will try and just build the supply side first and see if we can build something fun there to actually get people engaged just on that. So it's basically going to be kind of a feature to begin with, where you cannot buy and sell from each other, but you can claim a star for someone that you maybe know, someone that told you about this star or whatever, right? And a star basically looks like this, right? So right now there are only 2 stars, but eventually I think they're going to be 30 to 50 stars to begin with when we launch, right? But basically you can go in on a star, then you can see a lot of information about that star. Right now, these ones are just disabled. We might even remove them. You can share the URL there very easily. And then you can see information about that star, right? So a lot of things here: discovery, ancient civilizations, whatever, all this stuff. But this one is kind of fun, right? This one was something I added, but let's actually just try and make another one. So I'm going to try and claim the other star, and then you can basically see that within the user dedication, right? So the idea is here that you claim stars for maybe a loved one or a friend, or I don't know, someone that maybe told you about this star or something like that, right? So let's try and do that right after this one. I'm just also going to show you what it looks like here. So that's the all stars area. That one looks like this right now. So right now there's only 2 stars, as I just said, but there's some basic filtering here, right? So you can filter on if it's claimed or not. And you can also filter on the age of that star, right? So yeah, cool. So that's it. And we can easily add more filters, of course, afterwards, right? But let me just show you actually how it works with claiming a star, because that's kind of supposed to be a little bit of the fun part, right? And then after that, we'll go into probably adding the claiming model inside the all listings as well, because right now you can see that this one is here, but it's not. If I go into here, we don't see it. So let's just add it there. Then we'll try and make the email send out for when claiming. So I went ahead and did some of this, but I'll show you afterwards. Then we can do some adjustments. And then within the dashboard area, let's try and adjust that so that when you signed up, you can then, and you claim the star, you can then see your star basically in here, right? So you should be able to see your star in here, right? Right now, this is just fake data that comes with the boilerplate, but let's try and adjust that, right? Cool. So And yeah, by the way, this is what it looks like in the database, right? So here we have the database. So you see right now there are 2 stars. You can then see that the status of this star here is that it's available, it's not claimed by anyone, and there's no recipient email, right? But this one up here is also not claimed. Okay, yes. So let me just see here. So what is actually wrong there? Let me just try and actually remove these ones and import them again, because I have a JSON file with them, right? So I import that one again. Let's see. Okay, cool. So we have the 2 stars here, and yeah, okay. So now I refreshed, and then you can see that both of them are claimable, or whatever you call it, right? Cool. So how does it work? So I come here to the site, and I'll then maybe check this one. It looks kind of cool. Then I can basically claim it, right? So I'll add an email of the one I want to claim it for. Right now, I'm just going to add my own email. And then I write a message, right? So that would be like, thank you, my friend, for showing me Sirius. That's the name of the star. When I was just 9 years old. Really appreciated it. I claimed this star for you. Love you, or whatever. Cool. So, and then we'll submit. Cool. We should probably add a loader there, but anyway. So now you can see that it's claimed, right? And then let's open the database here again. And you can see that, okay, this one was claimed by this user. That's the clerk ID user. That's the ID in clerk for that user. And there's my email here. Okay, claimed at was actually not updated, so I probably didn't add that in the route. And let me actually just show you the route straight ahead, right? So if you go in here, so this is the claim model, right? That's the one that shows when. Let me just open here. So why is that not showing? That's weird. Okay, here. So this is the claim model, right? Okay, so, but when that one is then submitted, we are calling this route here. And here we're just connecting to our MongoDB database, and then we are basically updating the database here, right? So you can see here, stars that claimed by the user ID, we're adding it there, then we're adding the recipient email here, and then the status, we're changing that to claimed. And then after that, we are clearing the cache, and then we're sending that email to that person, right? So let me try and show you the email. I'm just gonna do that over here to begin with. So Gmail, let's see. Okay, cool. So right now the email looks like this, right? Hi, Black Ninja. That's my username I use, right? So that's just whatever, fun, right? Congratulations, your star series has just been claimed in Claim Your Star Marketplace. You can view your star here. We should probably adjust this one to make it more personal, right? So let's actually just do that. So if I go into the send email here, so this is the one. So you can see that I'm the one sending it. Name, Claim Your Star Marketplace. So it should probably be something else here, right? So probably actually, okay, yeah, sorry. So subject, your star name has been claimed. Yeah, so this one is a bit tricky, right? So first of all, it's not high name because we don't have the name of the recipient. Your star name has been claimed. So maybe just actually star name has been claimed for you. yeah, something like that. Congratulations, star name has been claimed for you. You can view the star here. Thank you for trusting us and enjoy your star. Yeah, that's also shitty, right? Because there's nothing about like someone really cares about you. Hope you like it, or something like that. Actually, let's try and ask AI, right? Because like that one might be much better. So let's try it, right? So so let's see here, right? So please try and adjust the message in the email. It is supposed to be a bit more fun and focused on the fact that someone claimed a star for the person receiving the email. Okay, let's see what it says, right? Because actually, yeah, it's supposed to be a little bit more fun than just like a boring email, right? But that here is that they receive something, they receive this email, and then you click, and then you can see when you go to the star that it was claimed for you, right? So let's see what it says here. Okay, ClaimAStar marketplace. Hi, star name has been claimed. Hey, name. We don't have the name, do we? Let's see. Surprise! Someone just claimed your star name, and blah blah blah. Keep by enjoying the cosmic vibes. Yeah, that's a bit better, right? So let's just copy paste this one, right? Okay, so what is it saying here? Hey, name. Where are we getting the name from, actually? Okay, let's try. So if I go here, so we still have this one, right? So let's try and claim this one as well. So I'm gonna claim it for myself again. Thanks so much for showing me the world of stars. Really appreciate having you in my life. Okay, we submit that one. And yeah, then when I go in on it now, you can then see that it's claimed, right? So it's claimed here. Thank you so much. And the idea is here that we will probably then not make it like we will change it eventually, right? So that you cannot have a star forever, right? So maybe you can only have it like 30 days or something like that. But that is something we will change. And actually, there are no notable features here. That's interesting. Okay. So let's just check the email. So got a new email here. Okay, so that's better, right? The name of the star has been claimed for you. Hey, Black Ninja, that doesn't make sense, right? Because that's not the name of the that's the name of the one actually doing it. So we have to remove that, right? Surprise! Someone just claimed your star, and the universe wants you to know it. Take a peek at your shining star here and enjoy the cosmic vibes. That's good, right? That's better. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so we just need to name. We should not have that there, right? So we remove that one and take a peek at your shining star here and enjoy the cosmic vibes. Someone just claimed a star. Maybe the star, yeah. So let's change that. Yeah, that's better. That's pretty cool. I like it. So let's keep it like that for now, and let's just have some coffee. Okay, cool. So that was the first part of that one, right? So I moved that one over here, I closed that one, and let's just go here. All right, so let's try, and then here on the all stars area, you could call it, or all listings area, let's just try and aim at the claim model here as well. So how do we do that? So we go to the all listings. So where is that, right? So that is, we can just try and search for it. So I believe that is here, right? So listings, so this is the specific listings, and then you have the all listings here. And what are we doing here, right? So we're fetching all the stars. So this is the server component, and then we have here the client component, where you can see we have the filters, and we have the product somewhere down here, right? So let me just try and find it, right? So we have to find the card basically. Let's see, product listings, image, blah, 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 view details. So if I add something here, yeah, so we are at the right spot here, right? So what we basically just have to do here is similar to what we do here in the featured listings. We import the claim model. So let me do that here. I import that one. And actually, let's just see that that is correct. That is not correct. So where is this one actually located? Whoops, it is located. It is located within the main components. Okay, cool. Main components, right? Okay, cool. So I'll go here. I think I have to go here. Components, main components, claim model, claim model. Cool. So then we have that one, right? Awesome. And then we basically do similar to how we do here, right? So we have the claim model here. So we have to let's just see how we do it here, right? So handle model submit, that's true. We also need that because so we can basically copy paste a lot of this, right? So is model open, select product. Let's just copy this over actually. So here again, I'm in the all listings, and I do like this. We also router refresh. We need to also have that one here. So let's just do that. And use router, we also have to import that here, right? Okay, so you can see we're still not using the claim model, but that's because we need that then here in the bottom, right? And the selected products, let's just see how is that actually being handled. Handle, claim, click. Okay, let's just copy this one in as well to the all listings here. So I think we just added here. I think that should be fine. Let's just see what it looks like. There's no change here, right? Nope. Okay. And then we basically just so how are we doing it here? Claim, let's just search for it. Handle, claim, click, right? So okay, so button. So under the link, so let's see. So we have the link here, view details. So we want to put it again on the image there, right? Yep. So right after image link, where's that here? Image here. So let's try and add it here. Then we have the name, product name. Let's try and add it there. So that's the button. That's the button. Okay, so is it inside? Let's try. See what it looks like. Boom, claimed. Okay, cool. Yeah, so it's giving us an error here. That is because we're still missing some information here. As you can see here, is signed in. Cannot find is signed in. Okay, so let's also get that one up here. is signed in like that, right? Use auth. We also have to then import that one. That's for clerk. And is it still giving me that error? Not. Okay, cool. So it is working now, right? So if I click here, okay, it does show the model, but it also clicks me further, right? So there's some kind of front end error, as you can see, right? Because I click, then I see the model, but then it also basically takes me through to the actual listing, right? So you see it, boom, and then I'm there, right? So that's actually also something that usually AI is super good at, right? So let's just try and find it here again. So let's see, right? Right now, when I click on the claim button, it shows the model, but it also takes me to the actual listings page. How can we prevent that from happening? Let's see if it actually can help us here. Okay, so what is it saying here? Okay, so it's just one of those stop animation. Okay, let's try this. Cool. So, whoops. Let's see. So here, nice. No, it is not. Existing code. You can prevent this by closing link by stopping a click and. Nope. It still does it. Anyway, this is a small thing that we can easily fix eventually, right? Okay, cool. By the way, just let me know if there's anything you are thinking there should be there, or if you have any questions, always just ask, of course. Huh? Okay, so what is it staying here? Okay, let's just try this last thing. So here, so whoops. Let's just see if this works then. I'm just gonna refresh. And again, I go here, claimed. Okay, cool, now it works, huh? Nice. So already claimed, the star's already been claimed, right? Okay, so you cannot claim then. Okay, cool. So eventually we should probably also actually just have a big, instead of this right cell here, we should probably have like a big claim now button, right? That makes sense. But I don't know if we want to do that right now. Let's just, again, like if I just, if I remove the stars here again, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove them from the development database, and then I import them again, like that. Import here, cool, and I refresh. Yep. So let's go to all stars again, right? So, okay, cool. You see it here. Yeah, maybe it's the hovering is a little bit too much, right? But okay, none claim. So the filtering is working as it should, right? So let's try and claim one here, right? So again, I'm gonna claim serious for right now, just for myself, and then I'm gonna write something. Thank you, my friend, for showing me the stars when I was young. You are an inspiration for me. Cool. Submit that one. Okay, so the email is sent, right? And let's just see. Yeah, so it says here, right? User dedication, Thank you, my friend, for showing me the stars when I was young. You are an inspiration for me. So it's working, right? And okay, it says claimed. Cool. Actually, there was one part I think was a little bit weird. Let me just see up here. Handle submit. Handle model submit router refresh, right? So it doesn't seem like it was refreshing the router. Okay, there's a small thing, but cool. It's working, right? Nice. Now let's go to the. I can close that one. I can close that one. Let's go to the all listings page within the, no, sorry, my listings page within the logged in area, right? So of course, once you claimed a star, then you should be able to see your star in here somehow, right? And what we can do, so we can just basically remove all this, right, from the boilerplate. We don't, to begin with, we're just going to have the my listings area that we're going to rename to probably my stars or something like that, right? That makes sense, right? And then we just, to begin with, we're just going to show that star here, right? So we just show the star here, basically. Okay, let's try and do that. So we are going to be adjusting the my listings page, right? So we have, again, here under my listings, so within the dashboard area, as you can see here, we have the my listings page here, which is the server component where we are then fetching all the listings. So this is the route, my listings. So let's have a look at that one actually. So go here, route, my listings. Okay, so right now we're just fetching fake data, as you can see here. So we will remove that. And then we will uncomment this down here, because that's an example of how to do it in MongoDB, which we are using, right? So I'm going to uncomment that. I'm going to remove the fake data here. And then I also remove this example down here where it is showing an example using Supabase. Cool. So we have this example. So what is being done here, right? So we are fetching listings. That's wrong because we should be fetching stars, right? So we fetch stars from the model, star model, and then we will then use that here to find the seller user ID, right? But I'm not 100% sure if this is correct, but let's just see what it says right now, right? What does it say right now? It's probably gonna give some kind of error. Yep. Okay, cool. So let's just try and okay, let's, again, like we're gonna do, of course, the easy route. So let's just adjust this so that we are like basically using AI, so we do it the fastest way, right? Okay, cool. So what are we gonna ask it about, right? So we're gonna be asking that we want to get show the users, the stars that are basically connected to the user, right? And again, the star model looks like this. So all the information is here and the user is connected. Where is the user actually connected? It is within the claim by, I guess, right? So claim by, yeah. So the claim by is the clerk user ID here. So you can see this is the user ID here. It says something with ZG here. And if I go to users, you should be able to see, yeah, this is my clerk user ID, as you can see here, right? Okay, cool. Awesome. So let's try and do that, right? So can you adjust this route so that it is fetching the user's stars connected? Check star model user model. That's it's just called user. You can see that it's located here within the models. And also check the page, the My Listings page, right? And this is an example of a claimed star that should be shown. Okay, so let's also just copy this one in there, right? So boom. And yeah, let's see. So notice that the claimed by is a string here. Let's see what it says, right? So, because as you can see, we're saving this as a string. Cool. Let's see what it says. Loads an updated version. So boom, boom, boom. Claimed by stars, fine. Claimed by. Okay, yeah. So there's claimed by. Yeah, of course. So right here we have the cell user ID. So it's claimed by user ID, right? Okay. Again, let's see what it says here. So if I go to my listings, it's still showing the fake data though. Why is that? Okay, so my listings. So where are we? We are within the all my listings client here. Here we are. Okay, so the page. Okay, so if no data. So we're fetching. Okay, wait. So let's just see. So we're fetching here. So let's just console log response Rasmus. So what are we seeing here? Are we getting anything? Let's just see. That's the all stars. It's basically sending me back, right? Okay, let's just ask here. And how would you adjust this one? And the client, which is called all. Oh, listen, client. Okay, so we're fetching here. It's no data. Okay, so we can console log here actually. Okay, so what is it saying here? Update the API route. Okay, so next us response, connect manga. All my listings client. So that's the client. And let me just see. So I just want to see here. Do I actually see this here? So if I go here and go to my listings. Okay, so it's getting null. It's saying null here. API my listings. So that was the one we were just adjusting, right? Okay, so it's basically, so that's good, right? So we basically, this one is not working then. Okay, so let's just see, connect, user ID, blah, 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 unauthorized, claim stars find by, claim by user ID. So what is it saying here? So console log user ID, Peter. Just want to see if it actually finds the user ID here. Whoops. Let's see. Did it find it here? all stars. Let's just try again. So what is happening here? Get all stars, listings. It doesn't show, does it? Okay, let's just see, what is it saying here? Okay, so let's try it. Next task response. So let's see if this works. Right? So map stars, shape, blah blah blah. Okay, the thing is, like, right now we just want to see if we can get this to actually show something, right? Okay, and here is the client example. Okay, let's try it and see if it works. So what is it saying here? It is still just sending me back. So that is something wrong here, right? If no response, let's just see. Okay, we got an error now. That's good. Unauthorized 401. Okay. So where is that 401 coming from? Seeing this. Okay, but that's good at least, because now, okay, so here, my listings, let's look at the route again. So 401, if no user ID, so it's basically not finding the user ID. Okay, so by the way, we are at the my listings route. Okay, let's try again. Okay, so we're getting an unauthorized error here, right? So it's 401, seeing this. Let's see, seeing this page, my listings page, and also the client here, right? Let's just see. Okay, what is it saying here? In the server component, update your first call to relative, blah, blah, blah. Headers, get cookie. Okay, let's see if this works. All my listings, that's in the page. So this was the route we're looking at now. So here, let's see. So if we do like this, I don't think we need that though. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Okay, wait. That is weird. That is weird. Okay, so let's try and go to, let's just try and see here. So what is, wait, let's actually have a look at the ClaimAStar route, right? So here we are getting the, okay, so we go back here, dashboard, my listings, failed to pass, nope. Wait, let's just user ID clerk server component. Let's just see here, current user. So we are here in current user, fetch, import current user from like user await current. But that's in a page. So right now we are in, that is actually correct, I guess. Can we do like this? Let's see. Can we do like this? Let's see what it says here. So here's trying to use the current user and still using the headers. I'm not sure we need that, but let's see. What does it say here? Let's just try and remove these ones and see what then happens. Nope. Okay, so I'm seeing this. So when I do like this, I see the failed to pass API my listings. Ah, shit. Okay, we're just missing. Okay. Fuck. Yeah. Now, can you see what the problem is here? We are missing the first part of the URL here, basically. Right? Okay. Yep. That's also what it's saying right now. So we need the base URL, right? Yep. Okay. Good. So you can see here, right? We cannot just fetch like that. We need to add the base URL, right? So that is in this example right now, we have to add localhost, and then in the production environment, that would be claimyourstar.com, the domain there, right? Okay, so let's just try and do like this. So here we have the next public.site, and what is it saying then? Okay, cool. Awesome. So that is working then, right? So you go here and then you basically see your star here, right? Okay, cool. And it's claimed. So awesome. My claim star. So that's fine for now. We just keep it like this for now. That was just to see that now you can then see your star in here. So that was a little bit back and forth here, but basically we were missing the first part of the URL here, right? So that's how it is with coding sometimes. Sometimes you run into issues or, things like this that you have to look into. But again, right, as you can see, right, with AI especially, it is much easier to code basically, right? So it's a little bit back and forth. Okay, cool. Nice. So we then can, I guess, instead of my listings, we can call it. So now it's the easy part, I guess, right? So instead of my listings, so where is that actually coming from? My listings. So my listings. So here, so we can call this my claimed stars, I guess. My claimed stars, right? And manage your claimed stars. And then probably instead, and then we can comment out the other ones for now. So just do like that. Cool. And we can probably also actually make this just one column like that. Right now, we also don't really need this one, right? Because we're not going to be connecting Stripe Connect right now, right? So the one where it says, so let's try and find it actually. So which one is it? I guess it is are we importing that one, or do we have it directly here somewhere? This is just the actions component actually, so I don't think it is part of this one actually. Anyway, so we just keep it like this. So my claim stars, okay. And then let's try and search for welcome. Show welcome message here. So here, right? Okay, so welcome guest. I don't know if we really need that one, but attention. Yeah, so this one we can also just hide for now. Cool. It's a little bit like it looks better here, I guess, right? Okay, cool. And so this one also, the handle stripe, the whole function here, we don't need that one. Let me just take a look here. So are we actually getting get user data? Let's just see what we're actually getting here, right? Console log data. Let's just call it Peter so it's easy to see here. So are we actually getting something here? We're getting nothing here, right? Okay, get user data. Get user data. Okay, so it's just basically fake data here. Let's just see. So we can delete that one, and then we uncomment this one. Shit. So we still need that one. We still need the first part there, yeah. So we uncomment this one like that. We have this one twice like this, right? Import connect Mongo, and we also have to import the user model, right? Okay, so it should be finding, well, I'm not sure if it does, but let's just also remove this for now, right? So it is user data. We can delete that one, I guess. What is happening here? What is it saying? Connect Mongo. Okay, cannot find it. So we just have to find the right folder here, connect, and it also does not find this one, it seems, right? So here it is. Cool. So is it get user data 404? So is it actually finding something here? Console log users. So here, so console log response. Okay, so status 404 not found. Users just find. This is the user model. Should be the one. And connect Mongo, that is also correct. Okay, so let's just see my listings here. So connecting. Okay, let's see. We are trying to get the user's username, right? Here from the user model. So the user model is this one, and the route it also needs, right? So not that one, get user data, right? So, and here we do have the right first part of the URL here, right? So Right now, I am getting a full 4 like this. Like this. Okay, let's just see what it says. My coffee is getting cold, so need a new coffee soon, right? Okay, what is it saying here? Wrong endpoint. Ah, shit. Okay, yeah, the fuck? Why is it doing that, right? So we still need like that, I guess. Ah, okay, yeah, so funny, right? So we just needed the API here, right? That one was missing, as you can see here. Again, it's one of those small things. So, but here you can see, like, so we're getting the username here, right? So, await. So it's being console logged here, and that means that if we then go to the page here, yeah, so we already have it. So first name data dot, let's just use the username, right? Username. Let's see. It is not username string. Data, isn't it data dot username? Console log data dot username. Username. What is it saying then? Username undefined. Data dot username. Peter. Data. What is it saying here? First name guest. Data that username. Why is that one not giving me? That makes no sense, does it? Peter 100. Username under. Okay, it's data that username. So first name. Why is that one undefined? That is weird. Why is username undefined? Here. Let's just see. Maybe I'm missing something here, but shouldn't it just pull in the username here? Username that user data. For example, use the first user in the okay, yeah. It's because it's an array. Yeah. Okay, it's an array, of course. Cool. So let's just see here. So export. Okay, so this is what it says we can be doing. Whoa. Okay. So let's just do that. Okay, so like that. Hooray, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so welcome, Black Ninja. Okay, good. But there's still like one small mistake there though, right? Because what we actually should be doing is here on the route is using the user ID, right? Of course. Okay, so actually let's use the user ID here to only get the object user data for that specific user, similar to how we did here. So route, similar to what we did in the my listings, right? And also we then need to update the page. Okay, do you know what I mean? So like right now we're getting basically all users here, right? We only should get that specific user information for that user. And then that is what we want to display, right? That name, that name. Exactly. So here we go. So it's getting the, so here's the route, right? So it's getting the user ID from clerk, and then it is sending that one to the page.ts, and then here we are then only showing that one, right? So then we can do user data, username. Okay, let's see if this works. So we do like this, and then here we do this. Cool. Let's see if it shows something. Does not. Great. Why is that? So here, what is it saying here? Status 200. So it's getting a 200 here, right? User, so where's the console log here? So let's just console log the user here. User in route. So is it getting it? Peter, it is not. Clerk user ID, console log, user ID. So what is it saying here? Okay, so seeing this. So localhost API get user data string close username string. Okay, dashboard page like this. Okay, let's just see. So what is it saying here, right? The log indicates that clerk of blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's try this one and see if that one helps. Just refreshing. But wait a minute, so here we did like this, right? Should be able to do the same. So if we go to the route, auth, user ID, and auth, that's the same, right? Okay. So this one should be correct, right? Ah, here it is. Okay, cool. Okay. So I'm not sure why it was doing that. Oh, yeah, here we go, right? Cool. So basically, just to explain, right? So here first, on the dashboard page here, right? So we are fetching the we're fetching the user data, right? Using this route here, and here we're connecting to Mongo. Then we find the user ID using clerk. If there's no user ID, we then return a 41 unauthorized, and then we basically just return that user to the page here, right? And then here on the page, we define the first name as the data.username because we don't have the actual name. And then we just show that here on the alert here, right? So it says welcome Black Ninja, which was the whatever name I chose, right? So cool. So now it looks like this. So you will then be able to see your claim stars like this. It's going to be very simple. We should probably also just remove this one, these ones. So that's the last thing we can do today, I guess. And then it is looking better, right? So again, right? So it's not an actual marketplace we're building right now. We're just kind of building this fun kind of, I guess, like a feature, right? Okay, so the last thing we do is just to adjust this one, right? So let's just search for create a listing. I think it's here in the layout. So here we will just have only the my listings, and we will then call that something else, right? So if I do like this, let's just see, I'm refreshing. Yep, my listings, and let's call it my claimed stars. Okay, let's do capital here. My claimed stars. And actually, we should probably adjust the icon as well, right? So let's, instead of the folder icon, let's do a star icon. So we import that one and use that one here. Like that. That looks better, right? Do you agree? And let's also do that here. So my claimed stars, that is here in the actions component. So instead of the folder icon, let's just import this star icon, this one, and a comma. And then we use that one here. Nice. Cool. What do you think, guys? So now it's a very simple logged in area, and of course it looks pretty good on mobile, right? So you go here, then you see the claimed star or stars that you claimed, and we have our front page here where you can see that there's some you can claim. Yeah, there's still one you can claim. There's some basic filtering to begin with. This is probably going to be the most important filtering, right? And also this looks pretty good on mobile, right? So that looks nice. We of course have to just adjust the footer, but also the header looks pretty good. Maybe, like, I don't know if I liked this color, but it's not too bad. So like, yeah, it's okay for now. Like, this is probably a little bit too big, the font size here. And when you go into an unclaimed star, you don't have any user dedications yet. But if you then go into a star where someone already claimed it, you will then be able to see that message down here. So that's cool, right? So imagine after a couple of months or after half a year, you'll then have a lot of these kind of user dedications, right? So that's kind of the fun part about it. At least I hope so, right? And again, we can make this a little bit more beautiful, I think, right? Again, on mobile, it looks like this for now. Again, we have to adjust the right seller by now button. We should maybe even remove them now and then make them into just a claim now button or something. But it looks pretty good on mobile, I would say, though, right? So this is kind of interesting, and there's a lot of information about that star and so on, right? Cool. And yeah, you can copy the URL, right? Awesome. I hope you understand a little bit what we are trying to build here. So maybe we'll have one more session next Tuesday where we just try and finish coding this. There's not that much more left, right? Because it is going to be relatively simple, but we do need some content, of course. Like, we need how it works. We need to update all this. And we just need to make it a little bit more beautiful, right? So that we can hopefully get more people to use it. And of course, we need to add the maybe 30 to 50 stars, right? Where you can then claim them. And we might also have to we have to think about like what the logic should be for claiming a star, right? Because like you should only, I guess, be able to claim one star to begin with, right? So if you already claimed a star, so if I already claimed a star here, I should not be able to claim more, right? So if this user already claimed a star, I should not be able to claim more, right? Because we don't want like one guy just claiming 50 stars. That's going to be boring, right? Cool. So I think we need one more session, and then after the next session, we will then probably try and launch this on Product Hunt, and then see if we can just get someone to actually kind of use it, right? And if we then can try and get, like, if we can get some people to claim it, then we keep on building, right? And then eventually, it will take time, but eventually we will make this into a marketplace. But there's no need to make it into a marketplace right now, because first we just have to kind of validate the idea, which is what we're trying to do here by building something very simple that is supposed to be fun. I at least think it's kind of fun, and then see if we can get people interested in that before actually building the marketplace. Cool, guys. That was a little bit longer than I expected. So this was more than 1 hour. Actually, I thought we were only going to be using 20 minutes today, but we ran into some small issues. But that's how it is sometimes when coding. And in the end, as you saw, it was something very basic, and that's how it is with coding. But especially with AI, has made it so much easier to just solve these small bugs, right? So I hope you liked it. Always just reach out to me if you have any questions. Actually, I can see there's one question here. Hi, Yash. Yes, I'm based in Portugal. That is true. I can see it. Yes, I can see it. I can see it. Sorry, Yash. I just saw it a little bit late here, but just send me an email if you have any questions, Yash. Thank you so much for writing me, and yeah, sorry about not seeing the comments until now, but just send me an email if you have any questions, right? Cool, guys. That's it. See you in the next one. See you guys. Bye bye. Ciao.